My name is Kara David,
Yes.
commonly known as CK. I'm a promoter, also
Yes.
a music manager.
Mm.
I'm happy to have you here and
Mm.
here in Bulu today. Actually, you had a meeting with promoters, and along the way there we had of some number of things,
Mm.
among which you talk of NCF.
Yes.
So would you mind to tell us more about NCF,
Well,
how it comes in, and their main focus?
NCF is the apex body of all associations and federations in the creative sector.
Okay.
It was established in 2006, and its main function is to help the growth of the creative sector.
Okay.
It is a private entity that supports the government of Uganda to know where the creatives are. There are 9 domains in creative art.
Yes.
There's music. Under music, you have DJs, songwriters, producers, singers.
Yeah. Yes.
And then there is performing arts, where you have comedians, where you have performers like who perform drama.
Yeah.
There's visual art. These people who make audio visual. The people make film.
Exactly.
There's visual arts, which is the craft.
Mm.
There's poetry.
Yes.
It is a domain.
Yeah.
There's a domain of innovations. The ones who make applications, the ones who make games electronically.
True.
There's a domain of culture and heritage. These ones who make natural hubs.
Yes.
Under that, we have services, service providers. Under that, that's where there's promoters, there's bouncers, the vendors that vend in the venues where people do shows. So the value chain that makes up the industry called the music or film or creative industry is where you have all those 9 domains. So the promoters fall under the domain of services, service provision. So basically, the government to know them that they are there is they register and bring their paperwork to National Culture Forum. National Culture Forum takes the paperwork to UNCC.
Okay.
Then UNCC takes the paperwork to Ministry of Gender. So the promoters belong to the Ministry of Gender. So if they need anything, they come to National Culture Forum, which processes their paperwork, take it to UNCC, and then UNCC takes it to the government.
Okay.
That is how they get sponsorship. That is how they help them on tax problems. That is how they help them on grants and loans. To see that if there is a promoter and the promoter is facilitated, then the artist can work.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it is a two-way thing.
Yeah.
If the artist is working, there must be a promoter. If the promoter is to work, there must be an artist. So to make the culture grow, the people who do promotion, mobilization of everything are called the promoters. That is why NCF is in charge of that.
Okay. In our meeting here, I had some members. They have been talking about after COVID, something like that. In northern Uganda, we had complaints of many artists coming from Central, coming to meet General Sade, who is actually residing with us here, and we are very happy that he is with us because we welcome him, and northern Uganda is like a home to everyone. The industry has been so much crying in northern Uganda and yearning to meet the general. But ever since COVID came in, they were never given a chance to. But we've been having also this concern that what's the right procedure of meeting the general?
There is a procedure. And what I've seen, you have had disunity. That is
disunity.
Yes.
That's one.
There's disbelief.
Okay. Disbelieved.
There's misinformation.
True.
There's misinterpretation.
Okay.
Always in the meetings, Solo has been representing the northern Uganda side. on the side of promoters. On the side of musicians, there was Gavin's. Now there's another one I saw yesterday.
But Gavin is not an artist.
No,
He's
no.
also part of promoters.
I'm trying to tell you what
Okay.
the disunity, the misinformation, and everything.
Yes.
But yesterday, I was with Paul Mutanga, who is a promoter.
Yes.
And he told me of the new person representing the artists. I think you know the name.
He's called Laxi.
Aha. When I talked to them, I told them, but I want you people to come and talk as one person.
In northern Uganda.
Yes. You see, every time someone says, I'm the one representing, and you're representing your own things, it does not work for your other people, other associations.
Other associations, small associations.
Yes, because at the end of the day, when people get to the general, everyone says, I am the one representing the people behind me. Only the people behind, they don't know.
And even general get confused. Who
Of
should I
course,
work with?
when you keep saying, I met the guys from the Northern Uganda Promoters Association, kumbe, maybe one person just went to air his views or air his problems.
True.
So at the end of the day, reason why I was called to come here, there was a meeting that was held on the 20th
of this month.
Okay. And the promoters were from Central. So Jenna himself, he said, but I'm meeting you people. You're saying you're the apex body of all promoters. Where are my people from the north? Are you getting the point?
I'm getting.
And he wrote a letter to Solo.
Okay.
And said, Solo, why are you not in this meeting? So he told me, I'm going to stop this meeting, come to Gulu and meet these people. That is why I've done this meeting today.
Okay. Actually, which means it translates to us that we should expect at least a changes.
Definitely. Because for me, what I've kept saying, have one voice.
True.
You all have problems. But everyone wants to air their own problems than the whole thing, the whole region.
Okay.
Because we have decided that northern region can take the Lira side, it can take the West Nile side, it can take the Karamoja side. So I was told that at least for the promoters, there are about 46 promoters in the region. It is not
actually that's the real promoters, those who have carried promotions.
Yes.
Not these businessmen who come in.
Yes. Now, in between, people have been coming calling themselves promoters when it is lies. A real promoter must have a poster of the artist he has promoted. A poster? A real promoter must have a contract of the artist is going to do the show with. Exactly. A real promoter must have an agreement of the venue is going to hire. A real promoter must be a person that we don't need to explain. That is one. To the public. To the public. And also to the artist community. Everyone will say, no, that is the one who does the shows. So that is what we wanted to have in clear knowledge. Okay. So we have had promoters who have been coming to Gulu and they are doing this and that. But we want to align the industry in a very sensible way that you know each other. You know who works and who doesn't work. Exactly. You know who does promotions, who doesn't do promotions. Now the time for play is over.
So we should expect something.
Definitely. Definitely, because for me, I want something to be all inclusive. Okay. We don't expect to have people who think that they are more, they are greater than others. Exactly. We want an industry where it is all inclusive, no tribe, no religion. It is about everyone. And this is the reason why General wrote and said, I want to have my Northern Promoters Association in these meetings so that we share the same problems.
Okay, actually, thank you so much. That translates to us that this meeting, General urge you to involve the northern promoters.
Definitely.
This time round, which means we should expect at least a positive results.
100%, because in these meetings we want to talk about what are the problems of the promoters in Uganda, not in Kampala, in Uganda. Because the promoters most of them have the same problems.
Exactly.
Difficult in getting access to finance. They don't have money. They have the idea to promote, but they don't have money. Difficult in working together to get loans, to secure loans. You may be a promoter, you want to do a big show of RAGGA DEE in Peche Stadium, but you don't have money. So you end up staking your car or your house, you do a show. If the show goes bad, you have vanished. So we want to look at systems that can help the promoter to do a show. That is one. Two, we want to create a relationship between the artist and the people they promote, the people that promote them, so that they are not used. You saw the recent story of Radio Weasel and Nobat, where the show ended and they're fighting. We should be brothers. We should be in a business where we feel like you've scratched my back, I'll scratch yours.
And also like the other case of Uzambe boy who
Yes,
went
who
in
got stuck in
got
Dubai.
stuck in Dubai.
We want to clear all those. There are
Exactly.
other promoters that run away from the artists. There are other artists that run away from the promoters. We want to make that one work. We want to see that there's a federation that governs all promoters in Uganda. So that if you have a federation, you can even put bylaws where a bad promoter will be stopped indefinitely.
Exactly.
If you are cheating artists, if you're cheating venue owners, if they, it's just like that. Like the federation of the artists. Now it is to save the artists or save the promoters.
Exactly.
Yes.
Anyway, that is actually very good. I think also there's an area that I also feel like maybe you're coming, all this very coach would help solve. That is sometimes most of the artists they also avoid government activities because of fears and other things. They feel like they're not protected. So I don't know how can you bring this in?
How do they fear?
Like some like in northern Uganda, like for example, we have had artists who like get involved when time for politics come, like 2026 is coming. A politician comes to you, tell you, I want you to sing for me. I want you to join me in my campaign. Rails. After the election periods, the relationships dies, and
Because
either one of the party is on a run.
yes, you see, politics is a dirty game, and I urge to artists be very careful about politics because me, I'm an artist, I'm a promoter, but I've been into politics. I know it is a very dirty game. So you just have to think about two things: your culture and your art, which is your talent.
True.
Your talent is what gives you money. Don't play with what gives you money because you may annoy a few people and they hate you forever.
Yeah, true.
Either way, either on the other side or this side. So at the end of the day, it is better you do what makes you a better person. Sing the music that appeals to the people. Don't insult anyone. Just go and do your thing because your talent is what makes you
Okay,
who you are.
my point here is, will this cause also protect artists in just scenario?
Of course, now you see, most artists are not protected because they are not in the know. Why? If I'm an artist and there's a promotion going on, they must pay me for my performance.
Before?
Yes, if I'm not paid, my federation has to fight the people that have cheated me.
Sure.
Because as an artist, sometimes when a big promoter comes and makes you work for free, you even fear to take him to court because you don't even have money. But the federation can fight for you because it is bigger.
Yeah, exactly.
Or an artist comes, you book RAGGA DEE to come and perform in Peche Stadium, RAGGA DEE doesn't come. Then you don't have money to sue RAGGA DEE.
Sure.
Now the federation can help you to recover what you've lost.
Exactly.
That is the meaning of the thing.
Anyway, actually, thank you so much for coming to Gulu.
Yes.
I know this is not your first time. Gulu is like a home.
This is my home.
Some of us got to know you about, long time ago when you had this collaboration with BSG Labon, Anyaga Maleng.
Anyaga.
Yeah, maybe you can sample.
Anyaga Maleng. Anyaga Maleng is popping. Kuna mari, oi, oi. Anyaga kaite.
Well done. Thank you so much. We pray that at least good results
It is
yield
going to
from
work.
from,
It
from,
is
from
going to
this
work.
meeting.
Trust me.
All the best. Thank you for having you. My name is Sike.
Yes.
With my friends,
Yeah.
Mr. Twa from
Yes.
Into Deep Promotions.
Yes.
Anytime maybe you come around, feel at home.
We'll make it.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
All right.
All right. Mm.